This time of year for us is exciting. Welcoming new players into our program. We've been going for 60 days, so preseason's not easy. It's tough. It's kind of a mental challenge, a physical challenge, but it really is the most important preparation we do, because once we start the season, our practice time is pretty limited with travel and day off and so forth and so on. So you really concentrate on putting in the work right now. It's coming together. There are certain things we're doing that aren't where they need to be. There are some things I feel like we're ahead of. But all in all, it's a really good group. I think the chemistry of the team has been exceptionally good, and they're all working really hard. So that's the most important components, and I think we have those. So we're excited.
The preseason's been well. We're almost through all of our fitness tests. We've been working a lot on defensive shape. Just a lot for the upcoming season for us against App this Friday.
I think every year kind of leads to different things. Last year kind of the staple of that team was we had a lot of veterans in the back. We defended really well as a group. Still, that's a big part of us, is how we defend. We want to be very good. But if you look at our group from a leadership standpoint and experience standpoint, we definitely have a heavier end on the offensive side of the ball. The expectation is that we put goals in the back of the net and are successful in that end. And then the defensive side of the field, we're going to have a lot of new young players that we're confident in, but they just don't have the experience that some of the ones up top do.
I think it's offensive as well as defense. We have Morgan in the back, Kim and myself defensive, and we have our offensive players, Marky, Kelly, Amanda, and then we also have some freshmen who I think could really step up and make a difference this year attacking. So definitely attacking, but still as well defensive.
The depth of the goalkeeper position has been a struggle for us. We've had some injuries and some things that came up in the recruiting process that have kind of set us back a little bit. And it was a little bit concerning last year going into the majority of the season with one goalkeeper at times. And at this level, that's not really comfortable for a coach. So we really made a conscious effort to build that position back up. I think playing at this level, the number one priority is competition. You want to compete every day for something. And we finally got to that point. The three freshmen we have that came in have really been doing well. I mean, they really grasped a lot of the concepts and physically prepared themselves before they got here, which is of the utmost importance. But it's night and day different. It's a lot of fun. I even think the older ones enjoy it, because there's competition, and you can just do so many more things when you have more goalkeepers. So we're excited about that as well. It'll be a very good competition between them.
Oh yeah, it definitely feels great to have 5 behind us instead of 1 like we've had in the past. They're definitely helping each other out a lot of competition, which we need. I think it's up for game right now. Anyone could take the spot.
We're excited to have App State back on the schedule, and they were our travel partner. We had a lot of great games against them, a lot of great memories. So we're excited to get them back on the schedule. Sarah does a tremendous job with that group, and always a really good side. It'll be a great test for us early. Obviously, the big part of the college soccer game is we have so little time to prepare, and that's why the fitness component is so important. You play a game 9 days after you get here. It's tough. And a lot of these girls, the young ones, are just learning how to be college students and live on their own, and so it's a big turnaround. You see a big, they're hit with a lot of stuff really fast, but it's exciting too. I mean, it's the first opportunity as a coach to kind of see what you have and to kind of tweak things and work with things. I mean, our ultimate goal every year is to, in the out-of-conference portion, which usually for us is about 10 or 11 games, is really find out who we are and find out where our strengths are and who plays well together. That's another important component. You could have some very good players, but they may just not have the chemistry and that some of the other ones do. And so that part of the season is really all about that. And when you hit conference, you kind of know who you are and what you're about and where your strengths and weaknesses lies, and you go. So that's the beginning of the process on Friday night. But having App State come here is exciting. It's I think it'll mean a little bit more to both teams than just an exhibition, honestly. But from a coach's mentality, that's what it is, an exhibition. We want to try to get as many people out there as we can and kind of see what they're about before it truly counts. Then we got another one on Monday night against Presbyterian.
App is definitely a big game on Friday. I mean, not only just an exhibition game, but they're our old rivals. So letting the freshmen know this is serious to us. It's just an exhibition, but our plan is to win, and we are going to do everything possible we can do to make that happen.